Castellum CTM has dropped all the way down to as low as 77 cents a share. Now, you're watching this stock, you're probably asking the same question as I am. How is this happening when the company is actually growing? Is this a hidden opportunity or is the market trying to tell you something? In this video, we're breaking it all down, so please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoy videos like this, and feel free to comment below if you enjoy videos like this, as I respond to every comment in the comment section, and I like to give the videos that you guys like to see. Now, excuse me guys, what's happening with CTM stock specifically? So right now CTM is trading under $1, recently hitting around 77 cents per share, and that kind of price action definitely creates fear. Because when you see a stock under $1, you immediately think delisting risk, you're thinking, oh, it's a weak company, or something fundamentally is wrong with the company. But here's the actual thing that makes things interesting. When it comes down to Castellum CTM, the price action, when you look at the actual performance of the company, even though the stock price is falling, the company has actually shown strong year-over-year growth, expansion through acquisitions, increasing presence in cybersecurity and defense. So you have to ask yourself, why is the stock price dropping if the business is improving? This is where a lot of new investors get confused, because stock price does not always equal company performance. Here are a few real reasons why CTM could be dropping, and you need to understand this. Small cap volatility. Small stocks move hard in both directions. A little selling pressure can send the price down fast, and the same vice versa to the upside. But given the sentiment of the stock, it's a lot more sensitive to the downside. If not many people are buying, the price can drop quickly even without bad news. Investor fear under $1. Once a stock drops below $1, a lot of investors panic and sell, which pushes it even lower. Recent selling, including like the insider selling that we saw not too long ago, as we go on the Castellum CTM website and we look at recent news. Hold on, let me try to find this for you guys. So let's see if we can find the SEC filings for you, because we had two reports come out on the previous days. So let's see here. First and foremost, when we look at the SEC filings, you can see here, yeah, we had one report, it's a filing 144, where somebody sold over 110,000 shares of the company for tax purposes. And not only that, we had somebody, now, so insider selling like that can cause a little bit of panic when it comes to a stock like this. And also another interesting note that I want to bring in is we did have some insider buying. For whatever reason, it doesn't show it here, but if you look at the SEC filing that came in yesterday, and you look at some site like the Edgar, for example, you're gonna see that the COO, he bought $2,500 worth of shares, which is not showing a whole lot of conviction. So when people see things like that, they're either thinking, oh, this person doesn't really believe in the company, or they're also thinking, man, really, this is your company, you're supposed to believe in it, and you're only investing something that I could invest in as a retail investor. They're thinking, get out of here, I'm upset with that. So, and then on top of that, you have to understand that with the quarterly reports, in the previous quarter, Q4, I don't believe they were profitable, but in Q3 of fiscal year 2025, they had their first ever GAAP profitability quarter ever, with a profitability which is about $400,000. Now, with that being said, even though they were profitable that one quarter, they were not profitable the next quarter. So it does kind of change the market sentiment a little bit to where, oh, we're profitable, check it out, quarter three, and then Q4 is like, oh, never mind, we're not consistently profitable yet. So it kind of Q3 kind of stated that, hey, we're profitable, and then Q4 said, forget about that. It's not actually legit. Well, we are a legit company, but the profitability is not consistent yet is all. So it kind of makes people believe like, hey, I would say a way to summarize this when it comes to the market sentiment, when it comes to Castellum CTM is, hey, listen, we know that you can get profitable one time, but we'll start to get interested in the company once you guys show that you can be profitable for 2 to 3 quarters. Now, the big question that you guys got to be asking is CTM a steal or a trap at this very low price action in penny stock land at 77 cents a share. So because stocks under $1 can do one of two ways: they recover and multiply, or they continue to fade out. And this is where you need to focus. So we got to check up on each quarterly report on what we got to see. So as of now, the next quarter for Q1 of fiscal year 2026 is somewhere to be reported around May. Somewhere in the month of May. I saw a report saying about May 8th, but it's not accurate because nobody truly knows exactly when Castellum CTM is reporting earnings. But a rough estimate is somewhere around May 8th, probably within a 10-day frame. Probably May 8th, anywhere to May 28th. Who knows? But it's going to be somewhere within the range. So we got to see if they can continue to grow their revenue, what the balance sheet looks like, the ability to win contracts, and long-term execution. Because again, I would say one of the two things that can really show a bump up in the stock price for the most part would be either they have 2 to 3 consistent quarterlies where they're actually profitable and they continue to generate more revenue, or they get a substantial contract that shows real strength and shows real commitment, and they get a real big contract that really gives them a bump in revenue, and it gives them a bump in it just gives them more credibility to show that this is a legit company that the United States government is willing to hand out contracts to as well. Now, if you are still watching, please comment below, and if you think CTM is undervalued right now, or if you think it's actually going to keep going this way, please comment below what your opinions are on Castellum CTM. So one thing you have to understand as an investor, this market doesn't reward companies instantly. Sometimes a company can be improving while the stock keeps dropping, and that's where patience versus panic separates people, because most people sell at the bottom. As Warren Buffett quoted, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient, and only start buying when the stock market is already up. So in closing, CTM dropped to 79 cents per share. It looks very scary, but whether it's an opportunity or a warning sign, it depends on how you analyze the business, not just the chart. And right now, this is a stock that's definitely testing investor conviction. So if you do feel like you gained any value from this, again, comment below and hit the like and subscribe button. And also feel free to check the link below for my free of charge InvestQ community, where we are a growing community with like-minded investors that are trying to put their inputs and help each other grow the best we can. So with that being said, guys, InvestQ out. I love doing these videos for you. Stay safe. Keep making smart decisions for your portfolio in the long term, and I'll see you all in the next video.